Sometimes being left alone was actually scarier than having someone there with me. In the beginning of recovery, when someone would leave me, oh my God, it was like the best feeling in the world because I just didn't have to do it. I would end up either hiding it, getting rid of it, compensating, anything to basically do what my disorder wanted me to do. I could just go back to what felt like my merry way. Actually, it's the thing that's trying to put me in a literal grave. In the middle of recovery, it was really weird because all of a sudden I was actually quite frightened to be left alone. I didn't have any trust in myself to do the right thing if someone wasn't there. It felt like I always needed my mum, dad, sister, friends to be there and watch me, because otherwise I wasn't going to eat what I needed to eat. In the earlier part was when I relapsed. I was living in basically quasi recovery, which is horrible. Times when I got left alone or someone wasn't looking or there was just a slight lack of vigilance over me, I do what my disorder wanted me to do. Then this middle section, I became so heavily reliant on people being around me. I needed people around me at all times because the food noise was loud, the guilt was loud, the discomfort was sometimes literally unbearable. Like I would just break down in tears because I just didn't know what to do with myself. And that's why it takes so much strength to do the right recovery thing, because you know you're going to enter the next minutes, hours, days or weeks of discomfort and guilt for doing the right thing, but it's just the grief that your disorder gives you. When I knew I was getting better was when I could portion a plate of food and not have that disorder demanding me to do less and me doing it. It would demand me to do less, but I didn't do it, even if no one was looking. Over time, I really started to trust myself and know that I actually could do the right thing for recovery. I could do the right thing for my body and my brain and not listen to that silly voice that was still really loud at this time. Now I can eat whatever I want, whenever I want, with whoever I want. I can be by myself, just the feeling of freedom, which is the best thing in the world. I really wanted to bring up this topic because I was really reliant on my parents. I often expect them to sort of look out for things that someone who's never suffered with an eating disorder wouldn't look out for. In the middle and very messy section was a lot of resentment toward my parents because I was like, why are you looking out for these signs, stopping me from doing these things? I'd like be trying to hide snacks or under portioning. And I'd get angry that my parents hadn't recognized that and like said something to me. Or for example, when I needed to have snack, no one was going like, Hattie, you need to have a snack. I got angry because I was like, I need you to do that for me. It was not their responsibility. My recovery really started when I realized I was responsible for it. So whether or not someone was looking at me or not, I needed to do the right thing because it was my life that I was either going to live or lose. Recovery is no one else's responsibility but yours. And while it's not your fault that you got ill, you are the only person that can get yourself better. So the next time you want to hide something, under portion, do something when someone else isn't looking, they're not so vigilant over you, think about your future, what your future self will thank you for. It will not thank you for getting rid of the snack or doing what that disorder tells you to do. It's going to thank you for doing the right recovery thing when no one else was watching. Doesn't matter if there are eyes on you or not, you still need to do the right thing because you're not recovering for anyone else but yourself. Also, trust is huge. Parents didn't trust me for years, basically because of the amount of deception that happened. I lied all the time because that's the only way that my disorder could thrive. The deception comes from the fact that you are going to experience so much discomfort, but that means you're doing something right if you're feeling discomfort.